Hi guys, I think I'm live now. If you can see me and if you can hear me and if everything looks good, can you please message in the chat? Today will be a very important session. We'll be looking at 8 questions today, and in my opinion these are very important questions. You can definitely expect a question which is similar to the questions that we discussed today in the examination. Before the test starts, I'll actually go through the important concepts that you should know while attempting these questions also. If you want to attempt the test will start at exactly 8 p.m. The link to take the test is crackku.in/live. You can take the test here. There will be 8 questions today. All of them are in the medium to easy difficulty level. They might appear difficult, but if you know the concept, they can be easily solved. The topper of today's test is going to get a t-shirt. We always give a t-shirt for people who top the test in our live streams. So if you do well in the test, please do send a mail to support@cracku.in. We will get in touch with you and we will courier the t-shirt for you. Also, people who have just joined the stream, guys, please do like the stream. We are putting a lot of effort and today will be a very important session. So please do like the stream so that we will be conducting these kind of sessions more regularly. We have close to 47 people who are watching this live and we just have 29 likes. So guys, please do like the stream. We will go through the important concepts before the test starts. And if you have any doubt with respect to what to prepare in the last 60 days, you can always leave a comment. We will try to answer it. So one of the questions that is often asked in which is related to triangles as well as circles is the circumradius and inradius of a right angle triangle. This was something that we discussed in the earlier stream also. One of the questions for today will have these concepts, so try to remember this and they will be quite useful for you even in the examination. So if you are looking at a right angle triangle which looks like this, if say two sides are A and B and the length of the hypotenuse is equal to C, the circumradius R and the inradius small r can be easily calculated. If anyone knows the formula, please message in the chat. Shashwat Panda is saying hi sir. Hi Shashwat. Ambuj Dubey saying hello sir, it is good to see you and your team is helping us to crack exams. I like all your videos. Thanks a lot Ambuj. Please do share the videos also with your friends. If you know any groups in which students are preparing for CAT, please do post the links for our videos there. Many people have actually messaged it. The circumradius will be the circumradius will be half of the length of the hypotenuse and the inradius will be A plus B minus C divided by 2. That is the sum of the non-hypotenuse sides minus the hypotenuse divided by 2. These formulas are valid for a right angle triangle. This is the first concept that you should learn and this will be useful in today's test as well as in actual CAT. Another concept which will also be important is if you are having a circle and if you draw a diameter to the circle. This is say the diameter. A diameter is a line which will pass through the center of the circle. If you are calling the line to be AB and if you connect A and B to a point on the circumference, it can be any point on the circumference and let this point be equal to C. What is the value of ACB? We just know that AB is the diameter and C is any point. What is the value of ACB? Shashwat Panda, Fanikumar, Shuvankar Mazumdar, Begum Saudagar, Priyansh Agrawal, all of you are giving the correct answer. The correct answer is that this is equal to 90 degrees. If there is a diameter and if you are drawing, if you are connecting both ends of the diameter to any point on the circumference, this angle over here will be 90 degrees. This also is a very important concept. Even though this looks like a very simple concept, this is often applied while solving questions in geometry in the actual examination. Another important concept is with respect to, I'll clear all of this up. The live link is cracku.in/live. Okay, just remember that. Another important concept is that if you have a circle and if you are drawing tangents to the circle from a point, you can draw two tangents. If you are drawing two tangents to this circle, let the center of the circle be equal to O. and let the point be A, let the points of intersection of the tangent and the circle be B and C. What can you say about the length of AB and AC? What is the relationship between A and B? If anyone knows the answer, please message in the chat. Guys, we have 86 people who are watching the stream live. Please do like the stream. I want to hit 100 likes before the test actually starts. The link for the test is kraku.in/live. And if we actually hit 200 likes before the stream ends, there will be one bonus stream. These streams are very, very important. So please do like this. If we can get 200 likes before the stream ends, there will be one bonus stream which we'll be conducting in the next 2 or 3 days. Yeah, many people have given the correct answer. Shashwat Panda, Saransh Chandra, Priyanshi Agarwal, Mohan Surya, Madhurika, Nishal, Divansh, Akansha, many others have also given the correct answer. The lengths of any two tangents, the lengths of the two tangents which are drawn from a point to a circle are always the same. This is equal to this. Similarly, if you are connecting O, that is the center of the circle, to the point of intersection of the tangent and the circle, this will be 90 degrees. That is, the line connecting the center of the circle to the point of intersection of the tangent and the circle, both of them will be perpendicular to each other. This also seems like a very simple concept, but these concepts, if you know, you will be actually able to answer many questions in today's test, which will actually give you confidence that you can answer these kind of questions in actual exam also. There is one more concept that I think is needed for today's test. Again, this is something that many people would actually know, but if you don't know also, it is something that you can remember. If you are having a triangle, if the triangle is say A, B and C, if you know the lengths of the sides, or at least if you know the lengths of two sides, for example, you know the length of the side which is opposite angle C as small c, and you know the length of the side which is opposite angle B as small b, and you know the angle A, then what is the area of the triangle? This also is not very difficult, but this is something that if you know, you will be able to answer many questions in triangles quite easily. Anag Nair is correct. Anurag is correct. Sakshi, I think, has made a silly mistake. Try not to commit those kind of silly mistakes. Guys, we have 81 likes. We just need 19 more likes before the test starts. Please do like it. And if we get 200 likes before the stream ends, there will be one bonus stream in the next 2 or 3 days. Half BC sin A is the correct answer. So if you know two sides and the angle between them, the area of the triangle is half into BC into sin A. A simple extension of this is a right angle triangle. If you have a right angle triangle, and if you know the lengths of the non-hypotenuse sides, if this is A and this is B, the angle between them is 90 degrees. So the area is half into AB into sin 90 degrees. But sin 90 degrees is 1. So the area of this triangle is basically equal to half into AB. I think these are more or less the things that you need to answer most of the questions in today's quiz. I would recommend you to actually attempt these questions in the test. The test is, you can take the test at kraku.in/live, so that once you attempt them and you actually get them correct, you will have the confidence that you can attempt CAT level questions. These are questions which are not very difficult, and these are actual questions that can come in the examination. So I would really recommend you to go to kraku.in/live and try to attempt the test on your own. There are 8 questions. Even if you can attempt and get 3 questions correct out of the 8, you will feel very confident. At the end of the test, you will feel that, okay, I have answered 3 CAT level questions, and the time for each question is just 2.5 minutes. So if you can get 3 questions correct, that itself will be a big moral boost for you in a very important topic. Geometry, especially circles, polygons, these are very important topics. So definitely I would recommend you to try to attempt the test on your own. One last thing that I would say is, if you have a polygon, it is an n-sided polygon. If it is a regular polygon, what is the interior angle of a polygon, of a regular polygon with n sides? What is the value of the interior angle of a n-sided regular polygon, and what is the value of the exterior angle? Let us see if somebody can get both of these answers correct. Priyanshi Agarwal is saying 360 by n. That is the correct answer for the exterior angle. In an n-sided regular polygon, the exterior angle is equal to 360 by n. And what is the interior angle? Interior angle also many people have actually gotten this correct. The exterior angle will be 360 by n and the interior angle will be n minus 2 divided by n into 180 degrees. This is the interior angle of a triangle, of a n-sided regular polygon. Okay guys, we have 120 people who are watching this stream live. We just need 6 more likes because I want 100 likes before the test actually starts. There are a lot of people who are actually commenting, which is again very, that is something that I really like, because it means that people are listening to what you are saying and people are paying attention. Along similar lines, if you have any doubts with respect to how you should make use of the remaining 60 days, you can always ask me in the chat. The test will start in another 3 minutes. If there is one advice that I would give you about how you should utilize the remaining 60 days, and if you are really looking at this exam as something that is very important for you. And the reason I am saying this is because I know many people who take an examination, who take CAT as something that they are just giving to see how it actually feels, what is the difficulty level, just to get a sense of the exam. There are some people who give their first attempt or second attempt like that, and there is nothing wrong with that. They might have other priorities, they might have a very stressful job. But for people who know that, okay, this is kind of like make or break, or this is an examination which I really want to do well this particular year, then in the next 60 days, you should at least take 15 mocks. And these 15 mocks basically would come to an average of 1 mock every 4 days. Start off now by taking 1 mock every 7 days. That is 1 mock every weekend, I think is absolutely crucial from now on. And from say mid-October, try to increase the frequency of taking mocks, because it will definitely make a difference about whether if you look at 2 people, if there is one guy who has taken 2 mocks before the examination and one guy who has taken 15 mocks before the examination, the second guy will be able to hold his nerves much better in any unforeseen situation where say the questions are very difficult or he had a poor start. He will not crumble under pressure, and you will also be much better prepared. You will know what to expect on the day of the examination. So taking mocks is something that is very, very important, especially from now till the examination. If you have any doubts, you can always ask in the chat below. The test is going to start now, but I'll answer the questions after the test starts also. We have close to 130 people who are watching this stream live. Guys, please do like the stream. If we can get 200 likes before the stream ends, I'll do one bonus stream and I'll try to make that stream as useful as possible. The bonus stream will be done in the next 2 to 3 days, but that is only true if I can get 200 likes before the stream ends. Okay guys, the test is going to start in exactly another 1 minute. Please go to crackku.in/live. Whatever doubts you have with respect to the preparation, please do message either in the chat or as a comment. I'll answer the questions after the test starts. The first question will be on your screen now. Saras Chandra asked, sir, are questions going to reduce in this year's CAT? I think questions will reduce because somebody who was in charge of conducting the examination has actually given a statement which says that he is looking, or they are looking to reduce the number of questions as compared to the previous year. In my opinion, the question number will be say 24 in quant, maybe 20 in LRDI and 24 in verbal. This is something that I personally expect, but we are still looking for some sort of clarity before we either update our mocks or give anything from CRACU, any official notice from CRACU. Right now, this is my personal opinion, which I think quant will be 24, LRDI will be 20, and verbal will be 24. And LRDI 20, I think there will be 5 sets of 4 questions each. Basically, there won't be any 6 question sets. This is personally my opinion, but again we are waiting for better clarity from the authorities. Shashwat Panda is saying, sir, feeling highly demotivated by constantly degrading score. How to handle these things? I don't know. I thought you actually answered many of the questions that I asked in the last 10 to 15 minutes quite well. So if you're feeling demotivated, CAT is not just about answering questions in that on that particular day. CAT is also about how mature you are in handling setbacks. There will never be any journey in your life where you are getting everything correct or everything is on the upswing. There will be highs, there will be lows, but you will have to keep your calm. You will have to keep your composure, and you will also have to motivate yourself. So I think that is also a very important quality of being a good manager. So don't take mocks or mock scores very, definitely don't take mock scores very seriously. Don't let that affect you personally. Okay guys, we have 123 people who are watching this stream live. We have 122 likes. Before the stream ends guys, we need 78 likes. If we can get 78 likes, there will be one bonus stream. Arun Agarwal is saying, do the bonus session irrespective of likes, please. It is difficult for me to motivate my employees if you are not getting enough likes. Because they'll always tell us that, okay, sir, not a lot of people are watching it. Let us continue doing one session every week. So that is something that is difficult for me to do. So that is the reason I'm asking you to like it. Let us try to answer this particular question. In this question, we are told that there are two circles. The radii of the two circles are R1 and R2, and they are drawn such that a triangle of sides 35 centimeter, 37 centimeter and 12 centimeter is inscribed and circumscribed by the two circles. What is the ratio of the areas of the two circles? Assume that the ratio is greater than 1. If you are looking at the three sides are 35 centimeters, 37 centimeters and 12 centimeters. One of the things that you should notice, and if you have experience, you will realize, is that in an examination, they are not going to give you any random triangle. They are not looking for you to make a lot of calculations or use your calculator a lot. There has to be some significance of these three numbers, 35, 37 and 12. If you look closely, you will notice that 35 square plus 12 square is equal to 37 square. You can either use your calculator to verify it, or another simple way of verifying it is 37 square minus 35 square will be equal to 37 minus 35 into 37 plus 35, because you know that x square minus y square is equal to x minus y into x plus y. So this will be 2 into 72. 2 into 72 is equal to 144, which is equal to 12 square. Once you know that 37 square minus 35 square is equal to 12 square, or 35 square plus 12 square is equal to 37 square, you know that these three are the sides of a right angle triangle. So the right angle triangle will be something like this. One side is 35, one side is 12, and one side, the hypotenuse, is 37. What is the circumradius of a right angle triangle? That is equal to half the length of the hypotenuse. So that is equal to 37 by 2. And what is the in radius? In radius is equal to the sum of the non-hypotenuse sides minus the hypotenuse divided by 2. So that is 35 plus 12 minus 37 divided by 2. This is equal to 47 minus 37, that is 10, divided by 2, which is equal to 5. What we are required to calculate is the area of the two circles, the ratio of the areas of the two circles. The ratio of the areas is basically same as the ratio of the squares of the radii. So this is equal to 37 by 2 into 37 by 2 divided by 5 into 5, or this is equal to 37 square divided by 100. 37 square is 1369 divided by 100. This will be the ratio, which is equal to 13.69. So the correct answer is option B. Let us look at the next question. We are also launching a 50-day crash course for CAT. If you're looking for a very good course to make the best use of the remaining 50 to 60 days, I would recommend enrolling to the 50-day crash course. This will have detailed videos, this will have mocks with very good video solutions, this will have complete access to daily target, this will also have very good sectionals and access to the study room. Every day we will be giving you a list of videos that you should watch so that you make the best use of the remaining limited time. These are videos that are going to complete all the important concepts, and we'll also be providing you a list of questions that you should answer, so that you are getting both conceptual understanding as well as very good practice. The link to enroll to the 50-day crash course will be given in the description. So if you're looking for a good course to make the best use of the remaining 50 days, please do enroll to it. Pushkar Rajwadikar is saying not able to find the option for live. If you want to take the live test, please go to kraku.in/live. Let me try to answer some questions. Lalit Singhal is saying, sir, QA scores have stagnated around 60-65 marks, not going up. What to do? I think it is very difficult to improve above 60 to 65. Because if you are looking at 26 questions and you are getting 65 marks, and if you are able to replicate it in the examination, you should be quite happy. Don't try to go for scoring 75 or 78, because the upside is very limited. If you are already scoring 65 on a regular basis, try to improve your scores in verbal and LRDI. Don't focus too much on quant, because quant is something that at least some people, engineers or people who are good at math, really enjoy. But you are not going to, the marginal utility of the time that you invest will be better served if you are investing that time in either verbal or LRDI. If you are getting 65 in quant, that is a very good score. Just ensure that you don't commit any silly mistakes, and then use whatever time you have in improving in verbal and LRDI. Neerendra Singh is saying, sir, I am starting my geometry preparation now. How should I start my preparation for geometry, assuming I am a beginner in geometry? One of the things that I always tell people who have just started their preparation is to first go to the previous papers for CAT. Previous CAT papers are freely available at Kraku. Even the PDFs are available, and they have video solutions also. Video solutions are also available in YouTube. The PDFs have very detailed text solutions. Go through them and look at the concepts or the questions that are asked in geometry. The second thing you should do is download all the CAT formulas, PDFs, and especially look at the geometry PDFs. To do both of it, we have free links available at Kraku. We'll again post those links in the chat. Go through them. That will be the first step you should do as a beginner. Once you have done this, then I would recommend you to start taking some good questions. You can find good questions anywhere on the site, either at Kraku or on the web. You can find many videos even on YouTube. Try to answer questions on your own and slowly try to improve your confidence. Let us try to answer this question. What is the measure of angle EGB? If it is known that AB and CD are diameters of a circle, ABD is an isosceles triangle, and angle DCE is 60 degrees. Angle DCE, this is 60 degrees. AB and DC are diameters. What is the point at which two diameters of a circle intersect? That point has to be the center. So this point over here is the center of the circle. Any two diameters intersect only at the center. Now we know that because DC is a diameter, E will be a right angle. Similarly, as AB is a diameter, angle D over here will also be a right angle. So now you know that the value of angle EDC will be equal to 30 degrees. Because if you are looking only at the triangle CDE, one angle is 90 degrees, one angle is 60 degrees. So the remaining angle has to be 180 minus 90 plus 60, or 180 minus 150, which is equal to 30 degrees. What else can you answer? Because ADB is an isosceles triangle where one of the angle is 90 degrees. The remaining two angles over here will be 45 degrees. This is 45 and this is 45 degrees. What else can you say? Because ADB is an isosceles triangle and DC is also a diameter, this has to be 90 degrees. DOB as well as DGA. Why is that the case? Because if you are considering the triangle ADB, this is, say, the triangle ADB, and the center is the midpoint of the hypotenuse. This is A, this is B, and this is D. Angle A is 45 degrees, angle B is 45 degrees, and this is the center of the circle. This is O. So AO is the radius. Similarly, OB is also the radius. Similarly, OD is also the radius. Now if you are considering triangle ADO and triangle BDO, these two sides are the same because it's an isosceles triangle that is given to us. These two sides are the same, they are the radius, and one side is common. So all the three sides of the respective triangles are the same, so they are congruent triangles. So this angle will be the same as this angle, and because this is a straight line, the sum of both the angles has to be 180 degrees. So it is each individual angle will be equal to 90 degrees. If both of them are equal to 90 degrees, angle DGO will be 60 degrees. Because if you are looking at triangle DGO, again one angle is 90 degrees, another angle is 30 degrees. So the remaining angle will be 180 minus 90 plus 30, which is equal to 60 degrees. Therefore, angle EGB will be equal to 120 degrees. So the correct answer is 120 degrees. Let us look at the next question. Sumant Kumari is saying, in last 20 days, does it help taking one mock per day, making total 20 mocks? I would definitely recommend you to not do it, because mock has to be taken seriously. So that after you take a mock, you actually should feel a little tired. So you shouldn't feel very tired. If you're taking a mock casually, you won't gain a lot by taking the mock. When you're taking a mock, you should actually think about that mock at least a few hours in advance. So taking a mock every single day, not really analyzing it, even when you're taking the mock, not giving a full-fledged effort because you're tired, in general is a bad way to go about it. I would recommend that, as I said earlier, start taking one mock every weekend from now on. And from mid-October, try to take, say, 2 mocks every week, one midweek and one during the weekend. From November to, say, November 1st to 15th, try to take one mock every 3 days or so. And from 15th, again slow down, so that on the day of the examination, you're not just very tired or burnt out. You should actually look forward to solving the questions. Okay guys, we have 133 people who are watching this stream live. Please do like the stream. We need 57 likes more to get the bonus session. If we do get a bonus session, I can easily convince my employees that we should have a bonus session and people will also work towards it. So try to do that. If we do get 200 likes before the stream ends, we'll get a bonus session in the next 2 to 3 days. We are also giving 3 free CAT mocks. All of them are in the latest pattern and they have video solutions. So if you're looking for a good place to start your CAT preparation, do take the free CAT mocks that are provided by Krakow. Subbalakshmi is saying, sir, when will the 50-day batch start? The 50-day batch will start on the coming Monday. So in the next 3 to 4 days, the batch is going to start. If you're looking for a very good course in which you'll get a lot of views in the next 50 days or so, definitely do enroll to the 50-day crash course. The link to enroll to the same is given in the chat. This will have everything that you need to make the best use of the remaining 50 days. It will have very good videos. We will revise the entire portion. At least we'll revise all the important concepts. We'll also give you a list of questions that you should answer every single day, so that if somebody is a little worried or a little confused or feeling a little overwhelmed that there is only 50 days left and what should I read, we will remove that uncertainty, because every single day we'll be telling you what you should read. This, in my opinion, will help you feel also confident that you have covered most of the important things. So at least do check out the 50-day crash course. Let us try to answer this question. There is a triangle LMN where LM is 20 centimeters, LN is 12 centimeters and MN is 16 centimeters. Again, if you are looking at the 3 sides, 12 square plus 16 square is equal to 20 square. 12 square is 144, 16 square is 256, the sum of these two is 400, which is equal to 20 square. So all these 3 are also sides of a right angle triangle. Let us assume that this is one side, this is another side, and this is the hypotenuse. this is L, this is M, and this is N. LM is 20, LN is 12, MN is 16. A semicircle is drawn such that it touches the side LN and MN at exactly 1 point, and the diameter of the semicircle lies on the side LM. So it will be something like this. This is how the circle is actually going to look like. Let us assume that this is the center of the semicircle. Let us call that O. Find the radius of the semicircle. Now let us connect. Whenever you are given a circle or a semicircle and a tangent, a very important thing to do is connecting the center to the point of intersection of the tangent and the circle. So connect O to LM. This will be perpendicular. Similarly, connect O to NM. This also will be perpendicular. That is the definition of a tangent. Let us assume that the radius of the semicircle is say P. So if these 2 points are say A and B, OA will be P, OB will be also equal to P. This is a right angle triangle. So 3 sides are right angle. So the fourth side also will be, fourth angle will also be a right angle. So OA NB is a quadrilateral which has 4 angles. All of them are equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, this has to be a rectangle. But in a rectangle, the adjacent sides are the same. So this is actually a square. So AN will also be equal to P, NB will also be equal to P. Now if you are looking at the lengths of the remaining sides, what is the value of LA? LA will be equal to 12 minus P. What is the value of BM? That is equal to 16 minus P. Now if you are looking at angle M, what is the value of tan M? If you are considering the triangle OBM, tan M is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. So that is equal to P divided by 16 minus P. But if you are looking at the larger triangle, that is LMN, this has to equal 12 divided by 16. So now cross multiply. 16P is equal to 12 into 16 is 192 minus 12P. Or 28P is equal to 192. Divide both sides by 7 by 4. So this will be 7P is equal to 48. Or the value of P, which is the radius of the semicircle, is 48 divided by 7. Let us look at the next question. Subbalakshmi is saying, sir, will you change sectionals and mocks? New update on CAT pattern. We are still deciding, we are still discussing amongst ourselves. Maybe the questions in the upcoming mocks will decrease, but we don't plan to change the earlier mocks until there is more clarity, until there is a confirmation that the number will be this much in LRDI, this much in quant and this much in verbal. I think going ahead will be jumping the gun too fast. Lalit Singhal, sir, I am not going to make much efforts in QA at the expense of the other 2 sections. I just wonder as to how you managed to get 75 in CAT 20. As you know, I give the video solutions for daily target for quant and LRDI every day. So you can understand how much effort I put into or how many questions I solve. Both for our mocks, for the dash cats, I check all the questions of our dash cats. I make the video solutions for all the dash cats for both quant and LRDI. So this is what I actually do. Many people actually go and work in some IT company or in some job. For me, solving questions and giving explanations or even doing streams is what I actually do. So if you're putting so much effort, you tend to become better at those things. And I've been doing that for the last 5-6 years. So that is how you actually, at least I actually scored well. Kirtana is saying, sir, please make 100 important questions on quant like last time. We have very important videos on YouTube. These I think are like something that I'm actually very proud of. We have 2 quant videos, 2 quant revision videos, where you will cover the entire syllabus, all the important topics in quant, and both of them I think are around 1.5 hours long, and they are watched by more than 3 lakh people. You should definitely check them out. We also have one verbal video, verbal revision, and one LRDI revision. In addition to this, like Kirtana has mentioned, we also have 100 important quant question videos. All of these things are available on our YouTube channel. Definitely do check them out. These are exceptionally important. These are very, very useful for you. And if you do like them, please do share them with your friends. And at least please do like those videos if you haven't liked them yet. Let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are given a regular octagon. The side is x units, which is inscribed in a circle of radius r. X square is equal to 4 minus root 8. What is the area of the shaded region? If you are looking at the shaded region, the first thing you should notice is that if the area of the circle is say C, and if the area of the octagon is say O, what is the area of the shaded region? That will be C minus O divided by 2. Because you should notice that there are 1, 2, 3 and 4 parts which are unshaded, which lie outside the octagon and inside the circle. Similarly, there are 4 shaded regions, 1, 2, 3 and 4, which lie outside the octagon and inside the circle. So if you can figure out the difference between the area of the circle and the area of the octagon and divide it by 2, that will be the area of the shaded region. But how can you find the area of the circle? If you are assuming that the radius of the circle is say r, this is r and this is r, the area of the circle is pi r square. And what is the area of the octagon? If this is O, OPQ is a triangle, the angle POQ will be 45 degrees. Why will this be 45 degrees? Because the angle around a point is 360 degrees. There are 8 sides in an octagon. So 360 divided by 8 is equal to 45 degrees. So what is the area of the triangle OPQ? That will be half into BC sin A. So that is half into R into sine 45 degrees, which is into 1 by root 2. And there are 8 such triangles. Because this is an octagon, we are just looking at one such triangle. There will be 8 such triangles. So the area of the octagon is into 8. Or this is equal to 8 divided by 2 root 2 into r square, which is equal to 2 root 2 r square. So the area of the circle is pi r square. Area of the octagon is 2 root 2 r square. Or C minus O divided by 2 will be pi minus 2 root 2 divided by 2 r square. This is what we are required to calculate. But we don't know the value of r square. We know the value of x square. So how can you relate x and r? Again, if you are looking at triangle OPQ and use the cosine rule. In any triangle, if the 3 sides of the triangle are A, B and C, and this is say angle A, then B square plus C square minus A square divided by 2BC will be equal to cos A. In this particular case, r square plus r square minus x square divided by 2r square is equal to cos 45 degrees, which is 1 by root 2. Or this will be equal to 2r square minus x square by 2r square. So this is 1 minus 1 by root 2 is equal to x by 2r square or x square. Root 2 minus 1 into root 2 is equal to x square by r square, or the value of r square is equal to x square by 2 minus root 2. What is the value of x square? X square is 4 minus root 8. 4 minus root 8 is equal to 2 times 2 minus root 2. So the value of r square is equal to 2. So the required area is pi minus 2 root 2 by 2 into r square, which is equal to pi minus 2 root 2. So the correct answer is 22 by 7 minus 2 root 2 square units. Let us look at the next question. Okay guys, we have 166 likes. We just need 34 more likes. If we can get 34 more likes before the stream ends, we'll have a bonus session. Please do like the stream. Please do share it with your friends so that we can get 34 more likes so that we can do a bonus stream. Mohit Kumar Sharma is saying, sir, in the last mock, I have only 4 correct questions in each section. How to improve myself? I would say try to focus on answering, say, 10 questions in 40 minutes and try to get 8 of them correct. Decrease the number of attempts that you are going for so that your accuracy improves. Getting high accuracy is very important for your confidence. If you are getting low accuracy on the day of the examination, when you tick something and you don't know whether it is correct or wrong, you tend to waste more time trying to ensure that it is correct. So having that confidence that, okay, if you get an answer that is correct is very, very important. So decrease the number of attempts, at least in the mocks, and try to increase the accuracy. Spend more time and ensure that you are getting the question correct. If you know the concepts well, there will definitely be very easy questions. So you should get at least 5 to 6 questions, which will be very easy, which you should get them correct. Try to get around 8 to 10 questions correct in any section, and then you should take it from there. Suvadeep Maiti is saying, sir, can solving daily target questions on daily basis from Krakow help? I think daily targets are extremely useful. That I think is the best source for you to practice CAT level questions. In daily targets, we give 1 test in quant, 1 test in LRDA and 1 test in verbal, all of them with video solutions, and thousands of people take our daily targets every single day. If you are looking for a good place to practice, please do check out the daily targets. Krakow daily targets, many people actually take it every single day. If you don't know it, the link will be given in the description. These are very, very good. Studious guy saying, sir, current Krakow marks are similar to CAT. How close, sir? In my opinion, they are very, very close because we analyze CAT also very closely. We take CAT every year, and we also try to see the pattern that they are actually following. If you look at the pattern, the difficulty level of quant is decreasing every year. The inference based questions in verbal are increasing every year, so that if you read a passage, you have to understand a passage very thoroughly. You should essentially put yourself in the shoes of the author so that there won't be any straightforward questions that will be asked. So we look at all of these patterns that are coming and we try to give our mocks based on the latest pattern in the last 2-3 years. What is the trend that the paper setters are actually following? So in my opinion, Krakow mocks are very, very similar to the expected level of CAT. You can actually check them out by taking the free mocks that we are providing. We are providing 3 free mocks for CAT. All of them have video solutions also. So check them out. If you like the level of questions, if you like the explanations, if you like the video solutions, then definitely enroll to the Krakow mock series. Okay, this also is an important question. In this question, we are told that a circle of maximum area is inscribed in a square of 8 centimeters. So let us assume that this is the square and say this is the circle. Let us assume that this is how the circle actually looks. Okay. And inside the circle there is another square. This is a smaller square. What we are asked to find out is the sum of the area in square centimeters of the circle outside the smaller square and the area of the bigger square outside the circle. Let us assume that the area of the bigger square is A1. Let the area of the circle be A2 and let the area of the smaller square be A3. What are we required to calculate? We are required to calculate the area of the circle which is outside the smaller square. So that is A2 minus A3 plus area of the bigger square outside the circle. So that is A1 minus A2. A2 and minus A2 get cancelled. So essentially we are looking for A1 minus A3. We already know the value of A1 because we know that the side is 8 centimeters. We know that the area of the square, that is A1, will be equal to 64. If we can find the value of A3, we are done. How can we calculate the value of A3? If you assume that the radius of the circle is equal to R, the diagonal of the smaller square will be equal to 2R. Therefore, the area of the square will be equal to 2R into 2R divided by 2. Remember that the area of a square is the product of the diagonals divided by 2. So this is equal to 2r square. But do we know the radius of the circle? We do know that the side of the square is equal to 8 centimeters, but the side of the square is equal to the diameter of the circle. So the diameter of the circle is 8 centimeters. So the radius is equal to 4 centimeters. So the value of A3 is equal to 2 into 4 square, which is 2 into 16, which is equal to 32 centimeters square. So A3 is 32, A1 is 64. So 64 minus 32 is equal to 32 centimeters square. Let us look at the next question. Monica is saying, hello, can we watch this quiz later when we watch the recorded video? I don't think you can give the quiz later. The quiz has to be given during the stream times only. But if you are watching the video later, you can pause the question. The question will be shown like this. Try to answer it, and then you can, if you are not able to get the question, you can look at the explanation later. Suvadeep Maite is saying, sir, thank you so much. Your team is doing a commendable job. Thanks a lot, Suvadeep. These kind of kind words mean a lot to me, because when we are working so hard, it is very easy to get or feel tired. But if somebody at 8:30 p.m. or 9 p.m. tells you before you sleep that you are doing a good job, it is helping me a lot. That makes me feel grateful. That makes me feel satisfied and more motivated to do a better job the next day. Vipul Dubey is saying, oh, I'm late. Vipul, remember the timings for the stream. It is 7:45 p.m. on Wednesday and Saturday. Please do subscribe to our channel. Please click the bell icon, and please do like these streams so that you don't forget any of the streams and you are always on time in the future. Okay guys, we have 180 likes. We just need 20 more likes to get a bonus stream. Divyansh Gauba is saying, daily target are a boon to CAT prep, so much helpful. Thanks a lot, Divyansh. We get a lot of mails every single day where people tell us that they are finding the CAT daily targets by Kraku to be very, very useful. For people who don't know about daily targets, every day we give one test in quant, one test in LRDA, and one test in verbal. And all these tests have a video solution. So if somebody is taking these daily tests every day, they will be attempting some very good CAT level questions, and that helps them remain in touch with the portion. And if somebody is stuck in any question, we have video solutions. So thousands of people take these daily targets every single day. For example, yesterday the number of daily targets that were taken was close to 4,600 just yesterday. So you can imagine the number of people who are taking these daily targets and benefiting from daily targets every single day. Okay, let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are told that there is a triangle ABC. AB is equal to 30 centimeters, BC is equal to 40 centimeters, and AC is equal to 50 centimeters. If you have the three sides as 30, 40, and 50, again you should notice that they are sides of a right angle triangle, because 30 square plus 40 square is equal to 50 square. 30 square is 900, 40 square is 1600, which is equal to the sum 2500, which is equal to 50 square. So now if you have a right angle triangle, it looks something like this. We have A, B and C. AB is equal to 30 centimeters, BC is equal to 40 centimeters, and AC is equal to 50 centimeters. Now we have 6 points on the sides of this triangle. The points are P, Q, this is P, this is Q, AP is equal to CQ. Similarly, we have R and S. We have R over here, S over here, and we have two more points T and U. This is U over here, and this is T over here. The length of AU is 10, the length of AP is 10, the length of CQ is 10, the length of CR is 10, BS is 10 and BT is 10. We are told that this is the condition and we are asked to find out the area of the hexagon PQRSTU. So if you connect P and U, if you connect Q and R, if you connect S and T, this is the hexagon you are getting. The first thing you should notice is that this is not a regular hexagon. So how are you going to calculate its area? The easiest way to calculate its area is first calculate the area of triangle ABC, and from that subtract the area of triangle AUP plus triangle TBS plus triangle CQR. What is the area of triangle ABC? This is a right angle triangle. The height is 30, the base is 40. So the area will be half into 30 into 40, which is equal to 30 into 20, that is 600 centimeter square. This is the area of triangle ABC. What is the area of triangle TBS? This is a simple right angle triangle. So this is equal to half into 10 into 10, which is equal to 50. The difficulty is that AUP is not a right angle triangle. Similarly, CQR is also not a right angle triangle. How can you calculate their area? You know two sides and you know the sine of the angle between them. For example, what is sine A? Sine A in the larger triangle ABC is opposite side by hypotenuse, which is equal to 40 divided by 50, which is equal to 4 by 5. And what is sine C? Sine C is equal to 30 divided by 50, which is 3 by 5. So area of triangle AUP will be half into 10 into 10 into sine A, which is equal to half into 10 into 10 into 4 by 5. This is equal to 40. And area of CQR is half into 10 into 10 into sine C, which is equal to half into 10 into 10 into 3 by 5. This is equal to 30. So the sum of the areas of the three triangles will be, this is 40, this is 50 and this is 30. 40 plus 50 plus 30 is 120. Subtract 120 from 600, which is the area of the larger triangle. You are going to get 480 square centimeters. So the area of the hexagon is 480 centimeters square. Let us look at the next question. Okay guys, we got 190 likes. We just need 10 more likes. And if we get 10 more likes, we'll have a bonus session. We are starting a very important 50-day crash course. This, in my opinion, is going to help a lot of people, especially people who are just about starting their preparation or are a little confused about what are the things that they need to prepare in the next 50 days. Somebody who is not very clear about the schedule that they should follow in these remaining 50 to 60 days. I would recommend that they should enroll to the 50-day crash course. It is starting on Monday the 27th of September. Divyansh Gupta is saying, sir, we got to know the number of questions on D-Day. That is true. I think I would expect that to happen even this time, where I don't think they will give any more information about the exact number of questions that will be given on the day of the examination. But it is not something that should affect you a lot, because everybody who is taking CAT in that particular slot will have the same amount of information. So don't let that bother you. Don't let that uncertainty bother you. Just give your best, prepare for all scenarios. The number of questions most likely will decrease from last year, but try to attempt as many mocks as you can. Most of the mocks will get updated. So you will also have a good idea about how to take care of the situation. If a new situation arises, if the number of questions differ also, you will be a little better prepared. So definitely attempt as many mocks as you can. Nalin is saying, anything for Krakow, you guys do so much. Let me call my mother and tell her to like. Yeah, I appreciate that. I would also appreciate it if you share this video with any friend who is actually preparing for CAT, so that they also benefit. Vaibhav Gupta is doing well in today's test. He has gotten 21 marks. So he has gotten all the 7 questions correct. So like something that I have mentioned earlier, all the questions over here are not very difficult. Especially there was a simple revision lecture that we had conducted before the test started. If you had listened to that session well, and if you knew the basics of geometry like circles, polygons and tangents, you would have gotten at least 2 or 3 questions correct today. That is just on the basis of putting around say 15 minutes of theory. So CAT is not very difficult. So try to take it in a positive way and try to make the best use of the remaining 50 days. In this question, we are told that there are 2 circles. The radius is r and 2r. They intersect each other such that the circle with radius 2r passes through the center of the other circle. So let us assume that this is one circle, this is the smaller circle, and say this is the larger circle. This is passing through the center of the other circle. The radius of the first circle is r, the radius of the second circle is 2r. Let this be the center of the first circle, let this be the center of the second circle. We are asked to find out the length of the common chord. This is say the common chord. You connect both the centers. Now let this be O1, let this be O2. Connect O2 to R. Sorry, connect O2 to both the points of the common tangent. Similarly, connect O1 to both the points of the common tangent. Let the common tangent be A and B. Let this point in the middle be equal to C. What can you say about the triangle O1A O2? If you are just drawing that triangle, this is O1, this is O2, this is A. The length of O2A is 2r because A lies on the circumference of the larger circle. Similarly, the length of O2O1 is also 2r because O1A is lying on the circumference of the larger circle. O1A will be equal to r. Once you know that, you can calculate the value of cos of this angle, cos of O1. The reason we need to calculate the value of cos of that angle is because then you can find the length of AC. Because if you are looking at triangle AO1C, this is a right angle triangle, the hypotenuse is equal to r. So if you know the value of cos and sine of O1, you can calculate the value of AC. Once you calculate the value of AC, the value of AB, which is the length of the common chord, will be 2 times the length of AC. That is our strategy. So how can we calculate the cos of O1? You can use the cosine rule. Cos of O1 will be equal to 2r square, 2r whole square plus r square minus 2r whole square divided by 2 into 2r into r. This is using the cosine rule. You can cancel 2r square and minus 2r square. So cos of O1 will be r square by 4r square, which is equal to 1 by 4. This is cos of this point O1. So what is sine of O1? Sine of O1 will be square root of 1 minus 1 by 4 whole square or 1 minus 1 by 16, which is equal to square root of 15 by 4. Now what is the length of AC if you are considering the triangle O1AC? Or basically from A you drop a perpendicular. This is C. This is equal to r. You know the sine of O1, that is square root of 15 by 4. So the length of A1C will be equal to square root of 15 by 4 into r. So the length of AB will be 2 times AC because you just extend AC downwards. This is a mirror image. Everything else will remain the same. This is B. So the length of AB, which is equal to 2 times the length of AC, will be equal to square root of 15 by 2r. So the correct answer is option A. Let us look at the next question. Okay guys, we have gotten 200 likes. There are 207 likes. Although I am tempted to say that this has been a prank, we will conduct a bonus session. We'll conduct a bonus session. I'll let you know the details tomorrow. We'll conduct a bonus session in the next 2 to 3 days. Somebody is asking, is triangle O1A O2 a right angle triangle? It won't be a right angle triangle in the earlier question, because if you have the two sides as 2R and 2R, this is 2R, this is 2R, and this is R, the three sides are not a Pythagorean triplet. Another thing you should notice is that these three are not, there is no diameter over here and something is not on the circumference of the circle. The two circles were, if we just look at the earlier question, okay, that has been erased, but there are two circles. This is one circle and this is the other circle, and these are the centers. You are not getting any point which is on the circumference and a diameter. There is no circle and you don't have a diameter and one point on the circumference. Even though the point A over here is on the circumference of both the circles, this is O1 and this is O2, you don't have O1, O2 as the diameter of any of the circle. So O1A, O2 is not a right angle triangle. We do have a very active Telegram group. It has more than 9,000 members. It is very active and we discuss quite a lot every single day. The link for the Telegram group is given in the description and it is also given in the chat. If you want to join, you can definitely join. And we are also giving, we have a sale on our CAT mocks. These CAT mocks, although they have video solutions, the sale is only for CAT mocks without video solutions. If you are looking for CAT mocks without video solutions but very good text solutions, you can get them for just 799. One of the reasons we are giving our mocks for so little a price is because we want a lot of people to take these mocks. If more people take these mocks, the percentile predicted will be more accurate and thousands of students take our mocks. So that is the reason we are giving our mocks for very low price. If you're looking for very good mocks, definitely do enroll to the Krakow CAT mocks. Let us try to answer this question. This is the last question from today. We are told that AC and BC are common tangents to two circles. Let us assume that the centers of the two circles are O1 and O2. Whenever you are given the center of a circle and you are given a tangent, one of the first things you should do is connect the center to the point of intersection of the tangent and the circle. So this will be one tangent and this will be another tangent. Let the points be over here, say A1, and we'll connect it to the other tangent also. This is B and this is B1. Similarly, if you join C to the center of both the circles, there will be a straight line. This is just by symmetry also, that all the 3 points C, O1 and O2 will be collinear. They will lie on a straight line just by symmetry, because you can't have O1 lie either close to B1 or O1 lie close to A1. Just by symmetry, all of them will be the same. So O1 will actually lie on the line joining C and O2. Let the radius of the smaller circle be equal to X. This is also equal to X. Let the radius of the larger circle be equal to Y. What is the length of O1, O2? That will be equal to X plus Y. We are told that the angle between the lines is 60 degrees. So each of the smaller angle over here, this will be 30 degrees. And this also will be 30 degrees. Now a tangent is perpendicular to the line joining the center to the point of intersection of the tangent and the circle. So if you are looking at triangle O1, A1, C, that is a right angle triangle. One side is X, the other side the hypotenuse is CO1. what is the value of x divided by CO1? That is equal to sine 30 degrees, which is equal to 1 by 2. So the value of CO1 will be equal to 2x. Now if you are looking at the larger triangle is O2AC. Again let us look at sine 30 degrees. That will be equal to y divided by CO2. This also is equal to sine 30 degrees. This also is equal to half. So the value of CO2 will be equal to 2y. But what is CO2? CO2 is equal to CO1 plus x plus y. So this is equal to CO1 plus x plus y is equal to 2y. CO1 itself is equal to 2x. So 3x plus y is equal to 2y, or the value of 3x is equal to y. So the radius of the smaller circle is 1/3 the radius of the larger circle. So what is the ratio of the areas of the larger circle and the smaller circle? The ratio of the areas will be y square by x square, which is the ratio of the squares of the radii. This is equal to 9 by 1, or the required answer is 9:1. That is it for today. We have more than 200 likes, so I'm actually quite happy. We had a lot of people who have joined the stream also. If you have any doubts with respect to any of our courses, if you're looking for any customized plan, or if you have any doubts in anything that I've actually mentioned, please do send us a mail to support@cracku.in. Please mention your phone number so that one of us is going to get in touch with you, and we'll try to resolve all your queries. That is it for today. Thanks for joining us.